In today's video, I'm going to be playing top ladder using the best bait deck in the game right now. So you can see this is 3.0 bait cycle and it has the mirror in it. The mirror is really strong, especially in bait decks. You guys might have seen this deck going around a lot recently, and I figured I would make a video on it because I haven't done a bait video in a really long time, and this is one of the only decks in the game that the Mighty Miner is very strong in and has great synergy with. And then the Dark Goblin, in my opinion, I personally like using him inside of this deck because I just think he gets a little bit more value, especially on defense, than the Princess. But if you guys would like, you could use the Princess instead of the Dark Goblin. People kind of, choose whatever they're comfortable with in terms of that, so you guys can decide that for yourself. And the Fire Spirit's just great for getting chip damage, does so much just for one elixir. And then the Cannon, one of the best buildings in the whole game, and it just fits really nicely in this bait deck to keep your cycle nice and quick. So I'm currently right now 184th in the world right now with it. I won my last 4 games. You can see I beat a graveyard deck, I beat Lava Arrows, which personally I don't think is that easy of a matchup, but you can see you can win it, especially because of the mirror. So when they arrow your Dark Goblin, you can get a mirror down. And then of course Electro Giant we beat, which I'm sure you guys want a deck that does good against Electro Giant, and Drill. This deck does good against E-Giant because of the mirror, especially you can mirror the cannon. Alright, if you guys would like to support me, you can use my creator code BOSS in any Supercell game. But yeah, let's get into the first game, see if we can push even higher. We're 184th right now. Alright, so we found our first game here, and if you guys didn't know, the update is live, and there's a bunch of new, features, for the banner and, profile icons and stuff. It's not, a massive update. It's more of, a quality of life kind of, feature. Small features were kind of added to the game, like banners and stuff. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about after the game. The maintenance... I got notified that the maintenance kind of was going live right when I was, or while I was recording the intro. I actually went away for I had to stop recording for 30 minutes because the maintenance break was going on, adding in the summer update. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, I'm going to focus on the game right now. I don't want to get distracted. So, we're against Lava, which is kind of a difficult matchup, actually. It's winnable, but it's pretty hard. That was a very aggressive balloon. I'm a little surprised he did that. I actually don't know why he did that, but we're gonna go in here. Maybe he thought I was using Princess because... Wait, wow, he's gonna give me the tower? I was just about to use the Mighty Miner ability, but I'm glad I didn't because he played that Tombstone. Yeah, he screwed up really badly. I actually don't know what he was thinking. You know what I think, guys? If I had to, pinpoint a reason why he did that, I think he thought that I was using, for whatever reason, maybe he thought I had Princess, and if that was the case, he knew I would have had to play a rocket on top of the balloon. But because I had Dark Goblin, I was able to defend that balloon for a positive trade and then have it for the counter push, whereas the Princess, I wouldn't have been able to even play. I would have probably had to rocket that because the Princess shooting a balloon doesn't take it out before it gets a shot on the tower. So yeah, that's what I think happened. So we got a little lucky, but still, that was definitely a dumb play on his end. I do not know what he was thinking. Obviously he probably could come back because I don't have a lot of air counters. I mean, it's going to be hard for him to come back, but he definitely can. But we pretty much just have to defend one Lava Loon push, and then we're in the clear. That's just all we have to do. And we can mirror the Dark Goblin, so this is also really good. And then, let's set up, a cannon here, and then maybe get ready to rock it. Let's see what he does. Okay, so let's go Dark Goblin again, actually, and then we could maybe even just mirror it again. This is, kind of a nice little, Dark Goblin defense we got going on. Okay, with just 18 seconds to go, it ain't looking good for him. We probably could just, Well, actually, we could just rocket this, and we're fine. Yeah, nice. We're going to win this against Lava. Definitely not a very, very easy matchup, in my opinion, but he did a very questionable balloon at the start of the game, as you guys saw, and that pretty much cost him the game. I mean, waste of 5 elixir and gave us a great counter push opportunity. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is what I was talking about the update. This might be your guys' first look at it if you guys haven't logged on today, depending on when this video goes live. I don't know, but anyway, so yeah, as you guys can see, the profile is different. Looks kind of weird. Now it just shows your ranking very small, 290th is where I'm at right now. It shows your battles won at the very top. That's a little strange because I don't think that's something too significant. And yeah, it shows all this. Still shows your previous season, but it's just the kind of the quality and the way it looks is a bit different, as you can tell, like the colors and stuff. This actually looks pretty cool. The battle deck, that looks better. But let me know what you guys think about it overall. There's also some other new things, like if you go to settings, now the audio, you can kind of control how loud you want the music compared to the sound effects to be. You can kind of mess around with that where you couldn't before, whereas before it was just on and off. And then there's probably a couple other things I'm missing. I think there's, oh yeah, these are the banners. I haven't really checked those out yet. I'll probably mess around with that, try it out, those features when I'm done recording. But yeah, in the comments, let me know what you guys think of the update. Kind of interesting, kind of cool, but nothing major. I mean, that's kind of my thoughts on it overall. All right, so we're in our second game here. I will say, these guys who have the banners showing, for example, this guy had the P.E.K.K.A banner. I bet you he's running P.E.K.K.A, at least that's what I'd assume. Otherwise, he fooled me good, because people are probably going to put their favorite card as their banner. Okay, he's got Mighty Miner, so now I don't even know, because typically Mighty Miner isn't even used with P.E.K.K.A, so I really don't know what this is. Maybe this is... Okay, it's Real Hog, so yeah. Okay, that was a really bad, Mother Witch. I don't know what he was thinking there, actually. So, let's use the Mighty Miner Bomb, because I think we don't want to... Okay, he just arrowed that, so he's got arrows. Okay, I don't know what this is. I'm just going to straight up say it. I don't know what he's using. But he's got arrows and bar barrel. That's a yikes moment right there. He's got two good answers to our Goblin Barrel. That's not good. We're going to mirror it, though, because he doesn't have either one in cycle right now. And we're actually going to get a really solid amount of damage. That's very nice. Yeah, I can't at all complain with that. So, great amount of damage there. He's going to go pigs very aggressively. I'm going to Dark Goblin. Let's see if we bait arrows out of him, because if he arrows this, then... Wow, he actually did. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to go Spirit and Goblin Barrel. I'm going to play it on the right side, though. So if he goes in for a Bar Barrel, he... What is he doing? He saved it, I guess. Wait, he still played it. Wait, what is this guy doing? And his arrows are out of hand, too. Can somebody explain what is this guy doing right now? Or what was the thought process behind that? Yeah, okay, this guy just screwed up really, really badly. I don't know what happened, but that was not a good defense at all. Maybe he lagged them, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but that was some crappy defense. We already got his tower into rocket range. I will say, people are not used to seeing the mirror, so people do tend to probably make misplays against it more than, other cards, because I will say, it is sometimes hard to remember that your opponent has the mirror. I mean, I'm just trying to, make excuses for him, but it is true. Like, at the end of the day, that really is true. I'm actually going to mirror the cannon, because I don't think he's got, like, a big spell that could hit both. I mean, if he arrows it, then I'm not really that worried, because then we could just use our Dark Goblin, obviously. So yeah, this is like maybe not even that bad. I actually thought this matchup was gonna be really hard when I saw Bar Barrel and arrows. Maybe it's because he made mistakes and that's why we won easily, but maybe it's just straight up not that bad, because to be fair, he doesn't have Flying Machine, right? So if he was using Royal Hogs with Flying Machine, then it would be extremely difficult, because bait doesn't, with Rocket, you don't really have a good way of killing that Flying Machine at all, so that would have made it way more of a struggle, but he didn't really have anything that threatening. Zappies and, his support cards were all really easy to deal with. It was just the fact he had arrows and Barbara. I thought it was going to be tricky, but we had no problem. Really nice win there. Oh yeah, we also got this. I'll tell you guys what, let's go ahead and open one of these. I guess I get two for free. So I will do this while I'm recording the video. Why not? Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so I get the dart dodge thing. So let's use it. I don't know, and then save it. This is kind of my first time doing this, so I don't really care too much what it looks like. And yeah, let's head into the next game. Oh wait, and guys, before we head into the next game, there's actually another feature that I didn't show you guys. I just realized there's apparently a delete my account button, and I'm not even going to attempt, and I just saw that because I was in a couple group chats and people were talking about it while I was searching for the game. I realized this, so I want to show you guys this too. I'm not even going to attempt to even try this and risk it on my main account, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try that on a mini later and see what happens, because I'm like low-key curious. Like, if you click that button, does it just straight up delete your account? Surely it doesn't, and it probably asks there's a confirm button. But what if a hacker gets on your account? Then you're just done if they decide to do that? That's weird. I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out more later, I guess. I guess we'll see. Or you guys can let me know in the comments if you pressed it, what happened. All right, let's head into the next one. Okay, we found our next game here against J-Red. Let's start with a barrel. Probably should have played it, like, on the safe spot, but I guess since it... Okay, yeah, it looks like since he doesn't have Tornado or didn't have it in cycle, it's fine. I was a little worried there for a second. Okay, we'll go... Yeah, Mighty Miner here. It looks like he might be using Electro Giant, which, if that's the case, this should have a pretty good matchup against this deck. Usually can beat it. So he decides to go Mother Witch instead of, I don't know, playing something else. I don't know what he should have used instead, but I feel like he took an awful lot of damage there. Maybe it would have been better to... Okay, so we actually want to try to make sure we have our mirror in cycle, so I had to cycle that first. And then we can go Mighty Miner, because then I can still play my mirrored cannon afterwards. I'm going to rocket this, though. He can't mirror since he just played Inferno Drag, so there's a good chance he might not even be using mirror. Since he's got this Inferno Drag variation, he seems to be using Electro Giant Beatdown instead of the Cycle variant, and yeah, that's what it's looking like, because he also has Cage, so okay, he probably doesn't have mirror. That's really good to know. I would rather not... Okay, have to rocket that, I was going to say. Luckily, I don't have to, because he used the dash early of the Golden Knight. Oof. Yeah, I'm going to give him the damage. It's alright. Let's see if he's got a Barb Barrel. If he does, he will certainly use it here. Okay, he probably doesn't. And this might be the smarter play, because his mirror's out of cycle, and he just used his Bomber, so I don't know how he's going to defend this barrel. This might get a lot of damage. What? This man just went for a defensive lightning? Huh? On a barrel? I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of like a... I mean, I just haven't... Like, I don't know. When was the last time I've seen that? Like, I don't know if I've ever seen that before, high up on ladder. Like, I'm being honest, I don't know if I've ever seen that. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I was not expecting that, to say the least. To be fair, like, what was he supposed to do? Because if he didn't do that, he would have taken so much damage. It's just, as you can tell, a pretty good matchup. Generally, you shouldn't struggle against Electro Giant. Of course, the variation with Mirror is probably going to be a little harder, but that's why you got Mirror in this deck. So, if you go Cannon on their E-Giant, and then they mirror the Electro Giant thinking, oh, you want to have Cannon in cycle, doesn't matter, because you'll just be able to mirror your Cannon again on the mirrored Electro Giant. You'll be fine. Alright, so we found this game immediately. Interesting name from the opponent, Pheno Hearts, yeah, I don't know if he's referring to Phenofauna Form. Maybe he is. I don't know if you guys even know who. And why did this guy go for... That was so weird. He went Battle Ram Bats first play of the game. Like, why did he even do that? I mean, it worked, but, like, why? Why would he do that? Like, I wasn't aware that was, like, you know, a starting play. Like... I don't know. Anyway, we just got a ton of damage there, so even though he got damage, we're chilling. It sucks I didn't have a cannon in cycle, for goodness sake. Like, if I had cannon in hand, we would have been fine against that Battle Ram. So that just kind of shows you how painful starting hands can be sometimes. So we're just going to rocket this. He might do that same annoying thing again, where he goes Battle Ram, Bats, because I don't have my Fire Spirit in cycle. So if that's the case, we're probably just going to either cannon or... Yeah, we'll just cannon. I should have just played it lower, but it doesn't matter. It's going to fully stop it anyway. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make a difference. I thought he was going to play Bats, so the reason I kind of played it higher was so the Bats would then go to the middle, and I would, you know, be able to react to it with a dart. Whatever, it doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, what in the heck? Okay, I just messed up. Luckily, though, we do got that, so... Can I... No, I can't ignore that. What am I doing, man? I messed up. I messed up. What was I thinking? Yeah, I screwed up really badly. I think the deck kind of caught me off guard. I don't play against 3M that much, so probably got a little bit, like, started doing some stupid stuff. Some questionable plays, to say the least. Yeah, we're done for, because the... Oh my god. I messed up. I'm disappointed that I played this. Yeah, oh well. One excuse I will say, even though I played badly, and I played horrible, I'm disappointed with how I played that. The one thing I will say, though, Rocket does suck against 3M. It's probably one of the worst spells against it. Like, a Fireball or a Poison are a lot better. But either way, I played that horribly. There were decisions that I did where I just instantly regretted it. Like, instead of cycling that Dark Goblin when he went for that giant 3M, I think it was, what should I have done? I should have went for a Rocket or immediately, or I should have maybe mirrored that log and then went for a Fire Spirit on 3M to finish it off. I don't know, but yeah, either way, it could have been a lot better. Alright, anyway, here we go. This might be our final game here. Let's just go ahead and Fire Spirit and go from there. Okay, he's gonna go for Bats. And a Giant. What in the world? Are we against the same thing again? Giant Bats? No way. That guy running that deck was... It's like the only person who uses that, so there's no way this guy's using the same thing. I would be shocked. This guy's got a mirror. I'm a little scared, but... Mirrored Cannon saved the day for the most part. We don't have anything for that mini P.E.K.K.A. I just realized that. Like, I don't have anything. Like, you know how usually bait decks have, like, guards or skeletons, but since we have mirror, I don't have a single counter to that mini P.E.K.K.A. We might have to either sometimes rocket it or even, like, Mighty Miner it. I don't know. Okay, so obviously we can just rocket the Sparky. He's got a mirror, so if he's dumb, he might mirror the Sparky, you know, forgetting I have a mirrored rocket. I doubt he'll do that, though, because he knows I have mirror, if he remembers that I mirrored the cannon. But let's see if he does, for whatever reason. Okay, no, he goes Giant, so let's Mighty Miner, then. If he goes in for a Minion Horde, we actually could mirror the rocket. It wouldn't be a bad play. But I think for now, we'll just cannon. Now I don't have the option of doing that, even if we wanted to. That Giant, that level 16 Giant has a little bit too much more health than I'm comfortable with. Let's just put it that way. That was a horrible Sparky, because that Dark Goblin is just firing away at that thing. That's gonna kill that. Perfect. That was incredible. That was kind of a bad... Wait, why didn't he... Wait, did he not... Wait, what the heck just happened? Did he not have arrows in cycle? Okay, this was a very easy matchup, but what was this guy doing? I mean, like, no offense, but what was this guy doing? I literally, I just, there was no play that was in any way skillful. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, maybe that's just how the deck is that he's running. You know, Mirrored Giant Sparky. It probably isn't a very skillful deck, but bro, like, I'm just, I don't know. Like, it was just weird. What I'm trying to say is I feel like what he did, a lot of players could replicate who are a lot lower than him in trophies. So I think that kind of proves how good the mirror is. Which is why it's really good in this deck. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, played 5 games. We had some good matches. 1 loss. There were some losses I didn't show that happened earlier. I thought that was a good one to show because I just genuinely didn't play that very well. So yeah, I didn't mind showing that. I also think it is a little difficult because Pump is annoying when you're running Rocket, when they just, you know, they get a free elixir from it and 3M, but yeah, I could have for sure played that a lot better. I'm not happy with how I played that. In fact, that probably was a really easy matchup now that I'm looking at it. Mighty Miner Bomb's so good against the Minion Horde, so yeah, I don't know what I was doing. But either way, hope you guys enjoy the video, hope you guys enjoy the update. Let me know what you guys think about the update. I need to get used to it. I'm going to look around a bit when I'm done recording this video. Maybe in tomorrow's video, I'll talk more about the update, what I found. But yeah, that's going to be it. Make sure to like the video if you guys did end up enjoying it. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. And thanks again. Until next time, guys.